The 9th day of August 2012, where it all started. About 3,000 workers embarked on an unprotected strike, demanding a 12,500 rand monthly salary. The strike was not sanctioned by their union then, the NUM. Reports of intimidation were rife before escalating on subsequent days. The NUM and AMCU were fierce rivals. A decade later, unions say things have slightly changed for the better.
A couple of years ago, yes, there were intimidation, a lot of intimidation. But it seems like in the last few years, we grew up, and the intimidation and the working relationship between unions is much better.
But NUMSA, which has made inroads into the mining sector, feels unwelcome.
There is no unity between us and AMCU in Platinum Belt. This is despite the fact that they are organizing in some of our traditional sectors, and there is nothing that we are doing against them. As things stand, we have not had any mutual respectiveness from any of the unions organizing in the mining sector.
We have said as AMCU, everybody can recruit in the Platinum Belt or elsewhere where we all exist, provided that you will follow the right steps.
While advocating for worker unity, others are questioning whether the 2012 strike was really worth it.
At the time, workers striked for 12,500. But in the process, the main question that remains is who benefited out of the process. And one can come to a conclusion that it was business opportunism at the expense of the poor workers, because I don't think workers out of that strike have benefited to date.
There's no member in some of these big companies who's now earning 12,000. For that matter, any general member, there's nothing like that. They're all above. And we have achieved at the end of this 5-year period that we have signed with these companies now, nobody will be earning less than 20,000 in the Platinum Belt.
A labor expert says unions have yet to improve their work ethic.
Marikana presented an opportunity for unions in a way to re-evaluate themselves in how they communicate with their members, in how their members perceive the leaders as either being accessible or inaccessible, and remedy that. And I do not think that has happened since the event of Marikana. However, there has been lessons that the longer it takes for union leaders to respond to grievances, the more it simmers into something much more worse and spreads throughout the union.
The 10th Marikana massacre commemoration will be held at Marikana next Tuesday. Itumeleng Kgajane, SABC News, Marikana.